The contract Taylor made with Brooke is revealed to Steffi and Thomas today on The Bold and the Beautiful. Ridge and Brooke also eat dinner together, and Hope arranges a special date for her husband. Hope remembers having fantasies about kissing Thomas while at her mother's place. When Brooke enters, she informs her that although she is early, she has already set the table and Ridge is on his way. They need some alone time together, so Hope and Liam say they won't be joining them after all. If everything is all right, Brooke inquires as to whether it has anything to do with her and Thomas. There isn't a she and Thomas, Hope snaps, assuring her that everything is okay and advising her to enjoy her meal with Ridge. Thomas and Steffi make fun of Finn's devotion to the hospital and his patients at the Cliff House. Steffi is questioned by Taylor about how she truly feels about Finn saving Sheila's life. Steffi claims that her husband had to perform his professional obligations and likely couldn't have survived otherwise. Thomas has learned that Sheila is both stable and behind bars. Steffi is happy to be where she belongs in prison at last. Thomas comments to his mother, "Shouldn't you be hanging out with Dad?" As they discuss Bill and Ridge's bravery. She claims that he is dining with Brooke. Hope prepares a romantic meal for two in the cabin and pours wine. When Liam enters, he queries, "Describe this." As a result of their argument, Hope wanted to do something special for her husband. She claims she wants to reconnect with him because the kids are at a sleepover. Hope is appreciative of him and his patience because she knows it hasn't been simple for him to work with her and Thomas. Ridge shows up at Brooke's house carrying a bottle of wine and inquires as to where everyone is. According to Brooke, Hope and Liam had to cancel, leaving just the two of them. She says, "I'm glad to have you all to myself." Liam reminds Hope in the cabin that she told him she wouldn't be working with Thomas any longer by gazing into his eyes. Hope initially had no desire to collaborate with him, but she decided to. "That's okay for me to do," although Liam agrees that stumbling onto the situation didn't help. Thomas, according to Hope, only corrected her fall. She appreciates her husband's patience. She hears from Liam that he admires her. She senses his love and support for her. She simply wants to spend the rest of the evening expressing her love and gratitude to him. They embrace. Taylor informs Thomas and Steffi at the Cliff House that Ridge is chowing down with Brooke, Hope, Liam, and the children. As long as Brooke doesn't cook, Thomas is confident everything will be well. Taylor reaffirms the agreement she and Brooke made to put their friendship above all else, particularly when it comes to Ridge. She insisted that it wasn't a romantic dinner for two. When Ridge visits Brooke, she tells him that Deacon had ordered the dinner. He deserves a sizable tip, according to Ridge. He assisted us with Sheila. Ridge also merits a sizable gratuity, according to Brooke. They libate and toast. Ridge inquires as to Liam's reaction to Hope and Thomas' collaboration. It puts a strain on their marriage, Brooke acknowledges. Thomas, according to Ridge, has evolved. Brooke shocks him by stating that she agrees. They both acknowledge their cautious optimism. Brooke only wishes he had never intervened. They are where they are because Ridge should have spoken to her but chose not to. Hope and Liam detest bickering at the cabin. She doesn't even want to consider him this evening. Thomas answers her phone when it rings. She silences it and dismisses the call. "Thank you, Liam." They embrace and kiss. Hope checks the Thomas missed call on her phone. Ridge and Brooke concur that it's a good thing she didn't cook at Brooke's house. She gave him a welcome home gift by not cooking. They make fun of Ridge's tender steaks and recall a time when RG prepared them breakfast in bed before flooding the kitchen. It's fun, in Brooke's opinion, to reminisce with him. He admits that laughing is enjoyable. Ridge responds to Brooke's "I've missed you" statement. They will always have their memories, according to Brooke. "It's getting late," he says. In exchange for his staying to finish his wine, Brooke agrees to go to bed. They kiss each other and exchange a passionate good night. Ridge observes her as she ascends the steps. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Bold Media Point, and stay with us.